Hey, teacups, what's up? I, like many others, often feel awkward. In social situations. Why is that? We're all human. Well, I'm a teapot, but I'm also kind of human, I guess. Anyway, social situations often cause me to feel out of place, a black sheep, or even an alien. I often overthink and start fidgeting. I find it difficult to articulate my thoughts, and this can make me start sweating, which only causes more fidgeting and self-consciousness. I may start a sentence and then practically black out before I can finish it because I can't bring the next word in the sentence to my lips. I've noticed this can happen to a lot of us. And it's kind of nice knowing there's someone else going through the same social stumblings and filling rooms with nervous laughter. Let's look at some things we can do to get better at being social. I think one of the best things we can do is to just simply pay attention so we can ask questions. Asking questions can take the heat off us and allow us time to sink into the conversation. But to do this, we have to make sure we pay attention. This is the hardest part. Listening to the details can be difficult if we're too busy wondering if we have food on our face, or if everyone is laser-focused on the beads of sweat percolating through our forehead. This takes practice. We have to walk into the situation thinking, listen and pay attention so you can ask a question. If we don't, we may drop ourselves into an awkwardness pit if we're not focused on what's being said, like,
"This is the worst day of my life. I just lost my job. Then I accidentally sneeze-farted in front of my date, and when I got home, I found out my cat ate my hamster."
oh wow, that's cool. It's hard to listen when you're busy being self-conscious, but it's a skill we can practice. Another thing we can do is give people compliments.
It seems your eyes are as brown as the tree trunks.
Right.
This will again shift focus onto other people. It also helps us concentrate on others instead of thinking about how the way we're sitting or our facial expression may cause the world to end or something. But with that said, we also need to make sure we don't fidget too much. Everyone else may be sitting comfortably and confidently while we're vibrating like an electric toothbrush that's been accidentally dropped into the sink. It's good to take a deep breath and turn the fidget switch off. This also takes practice.
But I believe in you.
So what about eye contact? Obviously it's important, but how much is too much? We can't just stare all wide-eyed directly into other people's eyes without blinking. We may look like we just sharted or something. The commonly accepted rule is that we should maintain eye contact for around 50% of the time when we're the one that's talking, and around 70% of the time when the other person is talking. It's best to think of this as a general rule, so we don't end up counting.
So anyway, I was on the way to the mall when I got a flat tire. It's the first time this has happened to me.
Okay.
Luckily, I know how to change a tire, so I didn't have to call
1,
anyone.
2, 3, 4,
So now,
5,
this weekend,
6,
I have to
7.
get a
Okay.
replacement tire in case it happens again.
That would be weird. Another thing we may need to do is learn how to read the room. If everyone is having a good time, laughing and smiling, it's probably not good to interject with something like,
"Hey, what do you guys think about death?"
Similarly, if everyone is talking about something serious, it's probably best not to start practicing your moonwalk while bursting out in nervous laughter. Anyway, if we remember a few of these things, hopefully we'll become more comfortable in social situations, instead of dreading them or avoiding them. But either way, remember to be yourself. A bit of awkwardness can actually be charming. It's more important to feel comfortable in social situations than be worried about acting perfectly. So get out there. Ask questions, compliment people, and look into people's eyes. But not for too long, obviously. Okay, I gotta go practice my moonwalk in private. Thanks for listening, teacups. I hope it wasn't too awkward. Lots of love. Bye.